every Wednesday. So I hope this is to help beginners. So it's a beginner session. So we are going to try to avoid complicated questions today. But let us see if anybody has got basic questions. So to put this in context, what is this Wednesday session? We want people who are asking simple questions. What is enlightenment? Why should we get enlightenment? Or what is God? Or what is God? Maybe difficult question. I don't know. So how to be happy? Or what is karma? What is moksha? I mean, simple questions. So we will let the flow happen, and hopefully 2-3 Wednesdays we will try to see, because your group is an advanced group. I don't know whether your group wants this, but the day when I said all of you, yeah, we all said we will have beginners, many of you told. So come on, ask beginners questions. Ask simple beginners questions. Who would like to start? I would like to go with some very simple and ordinary questions. Who would like to start? Yes, Krishna. Krishna.
Yes, sir. Good evening. So what's the simplest definition of a guru?
What is the simplest definition of a guru? The one who takes you from Gu to Ru. Guru.
So what is Gu and what is Ru?
Gu is darkness and Ru is light. So in simple words.
Everything.
No, only on the spiritual path. You can't tell the guru, okay, I don't know to cut tomatoes. So Guru, please teach me to cut tomatoes. So Guru will not teach you to cut tomatoes. That's not the job of the Guru. The Guru will take you from darkness to light in a spiritual subject. Suppose you don't know the meaning of Chaturya. Suppose you don't know the meaning of moksha. Suppose you don't know the meaning of karma. The Guru will take you very simply. What is karma? Karma is very simple, right? What you sow, you reap. You plant apples, you get apples. The Guru will explain in simple words. If you get a complicated Guru, you're in deep trouble. Like today, on the flight, I met a very advanced Guru. Advanced Guru means his subject was completely something else. So if somebody had met somebody like that, then big problem, because the belief was on Dvaita, not Advaita, but Dvaita. So Dvaita means like, Krishna is there in the sky and I am here and I have to go to Vaikuntha. So I have to reach Vaikuntha. So now becomes very complicated. Guru, how will I go to Vaikuntha? Which flight to take? Indigo has got no flights. Then which flight to take to Vaikuntha? So how do you? So a Guru is not one who complicates. If a Guru complicates, then you are in a problem. Correct? So that is, a Guru will take you in a very simple way. I hope you got my answer. Or you have a continued question?
My continued question is, because the complicated aspects of death and rebirth and all that, is it important to know why we are asking this to a Guru? That also sometimes because finally you say I'm nothing.
Okay, I'm asking a question. Do we need a GPS in a car, or we don't need a GPS? Suppose you are going to Africa and you're driving a car in the jungles. You will just drive in the jungles you don't know which to go left or right, where to go, or you want a GPS?
I need a GPS.
You need a GPS. What does the GPS do?
Gives you direction.
No. It gives you direction till you reach your destination.
Destination, yes.
What does the Guru do?
Gives us
the Guru gives you direction and helps you to reach your destination.
Right.
If a Guru only gives direction, go here, go either karo, either karo, either karo. No, Guru nahi ho raha. Do properly na. Go like this, do like this, go like this, do like this. Then how it's a Guru?
Yes, sir.
A Guru must handhold you. A Guru is one who takes you from good to Ru. He doesn't show you that is do and that is ru. You go. No, the Guru is not that
Right.
one.
Right.
The Guru takes you from good to ru.
Yes.
So then there's darkness in your life, and with the help of a Guru, there is light. There is light within. Let me tell you. Of course, that's maybe at the end of the session when we finish the the beginners' questions. But I like the way we have started. Thank you, Krishna, for starting. Very simple question.
Thank you.
Ask simple questions today. But I'm telling you, the subject is very complicated. Today I met a Swamiji on the plane, and very complicated. Very complicated because it doesn't give you answers. And we'll talk of it separately. Second, please, Krishna ke baad Komal. Komal, Manasa, Ranjana. Here, Komal. Simple questions.
Yes, namaste everybody. I think it should be a simple question, like what are the different types of karmas? Like what is karma theory as such for a beginner? Karma theory, like it is yes, whatever you saw, so shall you reap. But wo prarabdha karma and agami and sanchit, is it like
so this is called bakwas guru. If the Guru tells you this prarabdha and this and that, then bakwas guru.
Acha. So,
okay, let me explain. Simple words. What is karma? Karma theory, if you plant apples, you will get apples. If you plant mangoes, you will get mangoes. Clear? What you do will come to you. What you give, what you get. Clear?
In
very clear?
Janma or previous Janma?
Wait. I'm explaining to you step by step. So are you clear about this? That what you do will come to you. If you plant apple, you will get apple. You plant mango, you will get mango. See, the problem is, if you get a bad teacher, then the easiest subject becomes difficult. If you get a good teacher can make a difficult subject easy. Now, let me explain to you. So the point is, we are doing karma. Suddenly, one day, we will die. So all the karma we have done has not been settled. The body will die, but there is a balanced karma. To settle this karma, we come back in a new body. Now, it's very simple or very complicated? Very simple?
Just, I don't know whether I should ask now or later.
No, wait.
Along because with that, there is something.
Because you're asking about open 3 accounts of karma, you want to ask all these things. So, the point is this, to complete the answer, this happens life after life after life. And for the beginner, it's enough to understand this, that we do karma. When we die, there's a pending karma. Based on the pending karma, we come back. This is the beginner's answer. Now you ask your next question, whatever the doubtful question, ask it.
Yeah. Like a question came to the mind, like we say ki our past karmas are what we are reaping now. It is possible. Suppose I was an animal in my past karma. Yeah. So with what karma I will be reaping? Because the animals, I don't think they know anything about this karma theory.
So this is an advanced question, but quickly let me explain to you in simple terms. So whatever, every time we have a life ends, the karma gets accumulated in a warehouse or a corpus. Life number 1, life number 2, life number 3, life number 4, life number 5. Lot of karma gets accumulated. Then, if you have lived a very bad life, you may come as a dog. If you come as a dog, then you're not create. Dog doesn't create any karma. If a dog bites, he doesn't create karma. If a dog scratches, there is no karma. There's no karma for a dog. Only human being creates karma. But the animal is paying for the karma which he has done as a human being. But this is going a little advanced. So those, we can ask the question again tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the part
B. It's quite clear now. Like only simple thing, animals don't create karma, only human beings create. That's
so today we are trying to keep this room very simple today. I don't want to give any complicated answer. And if it's complicated, please tell me. I hope it's very easy what I'm telling. It's very simple. Manasa.
Good evening, AiR. So I just
Yes.
wanted to understand one thing. So I was reading this book, your book. So there's something called soul, which is mentioned repeatedly. Just wanted to understand what is the simple definition for soul that I can understand. Like, what is
Soul,
soul?
soul is electricity for the body. A computer needs hardware, software, and power. If there is no hardware, software cannot be hanging anywhere. If there's hardware, but there is no software, the hardware cannot work. It will say no software not available. You need a computer, you need hardware, you need software, and you need a power cord, a battery, a power supply, a UPS. You need a power. You agree? Very clear?
Yes, yes, yes.
The human computer, the human being is also a human computer. There's a body, then there's the software of the human system, the mind, the ego, the memory, the intellect. It's a software. And the soul is the power supply. The soul is the power supply of the simple answer. If you want to know more, it becomes complex. But simple understanding, what is the soul? It is the power of life for the human being or the human computer. Simple answer?
Yes.
I hope you are finding the answers are simple, easy to understand. Yes, continue, please. Kids, we have just sent a book for printing. It's called Spirituality. Has it gone for printing, I think? Has been uploaded? Upload ho gaya? Upload ho gaya. It's already uploaded a book, Spirituality for Children. Please read it and tell me how you like it on Google Play. It's uploaded. We are printing, but it's on the internet. You can go and take the book and see simple stories on spirituality. Please give me your feedback. Ranjana, Rekha, Sokeshni, Lakshmi. Ranjana.
Shivoham Guruji and everyone else. Guruji, after death, there two things happen. Either we take rebirth or we attain moksha. So
Correct.
how we come so we attain moksha? Because the one who got moksha, he will never come back. So how this has been evolved that we get moksha also?
Very simple, na? It's very simple. You only gave the answer. If you have come back, then you didn't get moksha. That's all. If you got moksha, you won't come back. If you came back, you didn't get moksha. Answer is so simple.
How do we know that someone has got moksha?
So because the moment you come back, you did not get moksha. You will not know if somebody got moksha or not. You cannot know if I get moksha. I cannot know if you get moksha. Only you will know if you get moksha. Because you won't come back. It's just like saying, Ranjana, it's just like saying, you go to the airport. We both go to the airport. You and me both go to the airport. How do we know that who caught the flight and who didn't catch the flight? जो plane में बैठ के गया वो plane catch किया and the one who did not sit in the plane and go, he's sitting in the airport only. Then he has missed the flight.
And one more question, you have explained it number of times, but how rebirth, I mean, the soul after death merges with the ship. So
Yes.
how rebirth happened for our past karmas?
So it's like this. The soul doesn't take rebirth. So the body, Ranjana Bari will die. And Ranjana Bari's story is over. Ranjana Bari will not take rebirth. So for that, you have to understand you are not Ranjana Bari.
Yeah.
You are the one who is alive in Ranjana Bari. So Ranjana Bari, you came, and Ranjana is it's like Amitabh Bachchan came in the form of Sikandar. Then he came in the form of somebody else. So we are changing the bodies. You're changing the costumes. Correct? Today you are Ranjana. One day Ranjana will die. Then only A or B. If you are enlightened, you will not come back in another birth. You will become one with God. But if you are not, then Ranjana will come back as Sanjana or Anjana. He will come back. Ranjana will come as Sanjana or Anjana in a new body.
New body and different spark of soul.
Yeah, that's a different spark of soul. And the different spark of soul is like this. If you on the light in your house, electricity comes. If you off it, then when you on it, is the same electricity is coming? Is the same electricity coming or the electricity is flowing?
Electricity is flowing. Yeah.
So the soul is flowing. The soul can flow into you. Then the soul belongs to soul is it. The soul, that's why I told you. Today I was speaking to one Swamiji, and that concept, what they have got, which is called Dvaita or Traitva, impossible to understand. Advaita, what we are talking in this class, is very easy, very logical, very simple. But if you don't understand, so therefore, like we are talking very logical, but if something is not correct, please ask me if there's a doubt. Okay? Rekha Parvani, thank you. And I'll keep the questions as simple, answers are simple. I'm not going to struggle to give you an answer today. Simple answers. Rekha Parvani.
Shivam AiR.
Shivam.
When we Arpan Jeevan karna hai, what does that mean?
Arpan Jeevan karna hai means you surrender your life. Arpan Jeevan karna hai. I hand over my life to God. Why? Because I don't resist whatever is happening as per His plan, His karma, His leela. I don't resist. So Arpan is that we hand over. There are two things. One is you accept what is over, and you surrender to what is going to happen. If we don't accept, then all the time we will resist it. If we resist it, what is going to happen? We will be miserable. We will be unhappy. Why this happened? Why that happened? Why this is not like that? Why he said like that? Why she did like that? Why they are not listening to me? Why God is cruel to me? Nah. Just let go. Like a feather in the air, like a leaf in the sea. I surrender to thee. I surrender to thee. Just let go. Let go.
Yes.
Okay. Sukeshini and Lakshmi.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Sukeshini.
My question is this book you said spirituality for children. From what age can we suggest to read?
I think after 8 or 9 years. Because before 8 years, they will not understand anything. They're all stories. I'm not sure how many stories, maybe 40, 50 stories are there. And each story is one story is on karma, one story is on God, all stories. It's a storybook. It is spirituality explained in stories. Any child, 9 year, 10 year, 11 year, 12 year can understand. There will be few stories which are meant for 13, 14, 15. But after 8, 9, 10 years, because the example death, maybe 8, 9, 10, my Dadaji passed away. The child is asking where my Dadaji went. Then that Pujari is telling, your Dadaji is gone upstairs. So if you make me eat pulao, your Dadaji will get chicken biryani on the top. So child asks, how you eat pulao, how Dadaji will get chicken biryani. So simple stories about, we make them understand.
And
so
another question, I don't know if it's related now. At what age does the karma starts actually gets manifested?
The moment you are mature enough to discriminate. See, as a woman, for example, girls reach an age of maturity. So we know the girl has become mature. Now, you and me don't do it. God makes a cycle work like that. So, for example, in school gets over at 16, or driving license you can get at 18, or people in America, they don't let you drink until you're 21. Because you do not know how much to drink, how much not to drink. So there is an age. So that at a particular age, the moment you're able to a simple word, if you're doing something because your mother and father is telling you to do it, it's not your karma. But when you start deciding to do what you think is right and what you think is wrong, it becomes your karma. That's the age. The moment you are able, you're doing it with a decisiveness. When the child, suppose a child is 7-year-old, he's 6-year-old, he's eating ice cream. He throws the ice cream on the ground. The ice cream falls on an insect and dies. The child doesn't know what is ice cream, what insect, what doesn't. But if the child grows and he knows that this insect is alive, and the child kills the insect purposely out of cruelty, then the child has already created karma.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Lakshmi, I hope we are going simple. If I'm going high, please tell me to slow down. Lakshmi.
Shivoham, sir.
Yes, Bolo.
Sir, is marriage also a karma?
Marriage. Marriage by itself is not a karma. But what happens after marriage will be karma. Na? Now, suppose you marry. You marry, what happened? What did you do? Suppose I forcefully marry you. Forcefully. That's a bad karma. But suppose you and me willingly we marry. Suppose. But after marriage, suppose we are fighting, we are hitting each other, or we are cheating each other, or whatever we are doing. So marriage is a kind of a contract. That's why this marriage subject doesn't work. I think we are not going above simple question. So stop. The moment I feel we are going above beginner's class, we have to stop. Bliko.
Thank you, sir.
Bliko, and then we have Komal coming in second round. People can come second round. Anybody who is wanting to ask simple questions, please do. Yes, Bliko. Bliko, Komal, Krishna.
Everybody. So my question is, everybody is want to be happy, but why we see most of the people fail or become to be happy, and they are struggling to be happy?
I think because everybody in this world wants to be happy. Let me tell you this, everybody wants to be happy. Why people are unhappy is because they do not understand the meaning of happiness. Happiness is not pleasure. So because we don't understand what is happiness, we are chasing the wrong product. You know, it's just like I want to be healthy, Rico. I want to be healthy, so I am supposed to eat some food. But suppose somebody tells me, you eat this special mushroom, it's very good. And I eat the mushroom, it's a poisonous mushroom, and I die. That means I ate the wrong diet. So we must know the happiness recipe. Happiness has a recipe. How to be happy. We are trying, why people are not happy? Because they are trying to become happy. You cannot become happy. You have to be happy.
Be happy.
This is the biggest problem in the world on happiness. People are trying to become. You can become happy for a moment.
Yeah.
But then again, you can be happy forever. So why are people unhappy? Because they don't know how to be happy. Moment by moment. You can be happy now. You can be happy no matter what the problem is. You can still be happy. It's not as easy as as I'm saying. For example, you are going through some trauma, some big drama in life. How do you be happy? So it's difficult. If you have a mind that's bombarding you, you have an ego that's agonizing you, you have a body that's troubling you. How do you be happy? You can't be. Sometimes that's karma. Because of karma, you remain unhappy. Good, that much is enough for the beginner. Komal, Krishna, Ranjana, Rekha. Komal, Krishna, Ranjana, Rekha. Yes, please.
Yes, it came to the mind like our soldiers, those who are killing other soldiers on the border, are they creating karma?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they are doing a job, and it is for the country.
Whether they are creating good karma, bad karma, it is karma. See, understand a point. As a soldier, I'm saving my country. It may look like a good karma. I'm killing somebody. I'm still killing. So now, if you go to a scripture like the Bhagavad Gita, And the Bhagavad Gita says, Uthao, take the bow and arrow and kill Arjuna because... Fine, do it. If you ask me the question, if you ask me, I would not do anything if I could see. This is the problem in Advaita and Dvaita. It's going above the beginner's class, but I'm just telling you, any evil act is karma. Is it now, for example, Komal, somebody is coming to kill you and you defend yourself. Suppose a cobra is coming to hit you and you kill the cobra. It is not a bad karma. But you are joining the armed forces and you are going to kill. Can it be good karma? I would
then
not.
Nobody will join the forces. Then what will happen?
There are enough people to join the forces. Komal, you don't join.
But Krishna also told Arjuna to kill and don't be in the...
If Krishna told me to kill, I would not kill. If Krishna told me to kill, I would not kill. See, because the moment you are on this call, you are all enlightened with some basic truth. We should not take up any profession which will hurt others. If you want to be on the spiritual path, why only Arjuna killed and why all the Brahmins did go to the war and kill? Give me answer.
He was a Kshatriya, it was his dharma.
See, not his dharma.
In the same way, soldiers also, they have dharma.
No, it was not his dharma. It was his karma. It was his karma. He was born as a Kshatriya. Understand from your perspective, going above beginner's class. Okay, this question can come back tomorrow. No, I hope but the moment we are going a little complicated, I'm coming back to level of beginner's class. But just to tell you in simple words, okay, let me give you let's wipe out this Krishna subject because some people get offended. Now, one of us in this call says, "Mujhe kaam chahiye." Girish, kaam chahiye. So I tell Girish, okay, Girish, you come tomorrow. I'll give job to you. So Girish comes. I tell Girish, these are all the chickens and the pigs and the cows. You slaughter them because you will get money for being a butcher. So Komal, should Girish slaughter for his job? Why you are saying job? It is dharma, karma. Let him do now. Come on, tell Girish. You become Krishna for a moment and tell Girish, jao, slaughter karo.
He will know because he has understood the thing. Because
then Girish will say, if I don't get job also, I will wait. Some Prabhu will give me some job somewhere. I will not slaughter. See, one more thing. Don't complicate the subject. Be in your boots and try to live the right way. The problem is too much scripture, too many epics, too many stories, too much kathas, too much Puranas. Enough to confuse you completely. Krishna, I am not Krishna. I am Krishna. Bolo?
I'm not Krishna, I'm Krishna. I really love this mantra. It's giving me a lot of empowerment. Anyway, my question
you are lucky,
is
man. You are lucky. How many people can if I tell somebody you are not a man, you are God, some people cannot. They say, no, I like to be man only.
Sir, and I need to confess, or I have to be in gratitude because this was the last 2 months. I was really I don't know, I couldn't adjust in this new life. But tomorrow I'm going to my home. So my mantra worked for this 2 months.
Delhi, you're going back to Delhi.
No. My home is ready in Toronto. So I'll be too.
So, okay, now you are in temporary. Opposite the mosque is temporary.
Yeah, different. I am na ghar hai na tikana.
Okay, tell me, what's your question?
Okay, my question is, sir, in these calls, I was always inquisitive to know you had said about the AiR, what is it? AiR Center of Enlightenment. Can you brief us a little bit more? What is it? What is the intention? And who are those people who asked? And yeah.
Very simple. If somebody wants today, if you want to go, for example, uh, you want to go and buy fish. Where you will go? You'll go to the fish market if you want to buy fish. If somebody wants enlightenment, where they should go? There is no place. Can you go anywhere? I'll give you a free ticket. Can you go for enlightenment? There is no place. So we have opened a center of enlightenment. It is still in its nascent stage. It's in its developing stage. But it is a 30,000 square feet space we have set aside. It's a huge space, but it's not easy because not many people are programmed for all these things. So it is a place we are setting up in Bangalore. Piyu Chintan Paul, Piyu Chintan Paul and Amba Paul. Piyu Chintan Paul, Amba Paul, Ranjit Paul. Piyu. Okay. Chintan, Ranjit Paul. So these are some attacks, some people trying to attack and that doesn't matter, ignore them. So we are setting up a center of enlightenment, and that center of enlightenment ignores these people who are dirty on from the street level. And we want to help people to achieve that. How are people coming to the call? Any idea? How are they joining the call? Okay, I suggest just ignore them and let's continue our call. Let us not worry about it. Because if you worry about it, then I don't know how people are coming on this call and what they are doing. Next question. Krishna, anything more?
No, sir. My question is, so anybody can come to your center, or is it a process?
Anybody can come. It is free of cost. It has no charges. Anybody can come. Anybody can get enlightened. So anybody can come.
And you will be guiding them? You will be guiding them personally?
I have a team, and once they start coming, they can talk to me. They can get into the subject.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ranjana. So I want to tell you also, so if people try to attack this Zoom call, please ignore it, okay? Don't look at them also, in the sense that let them feel that we don't even care about them. Then they will stop coming to our call. Ranjana, Rekha.
Shivaham Guruji.
Shivaham.
My question is related to Sukeshni's question. Like children from a very young age, they get involved because of their society into drugs, etc. from very young age. And even we hear cases about molestation in school bus, etc. So they will be building their karma, bad karmas, or?
If a child is doing bad things knowingly, it will be bad karma. Now it is sad because that child, the child is carrying some karma for which it has got into this karma. It is all part of the drama. So don't overreact. I'll tell you, don't overreact. Suppose today I have children who are not going on the right path. I have to learn to accept. It doesn't mean I don't try. I try, I do my best, but I do it in consciousness. We must be in consciousness. If our child is in drugs, if our child is into trying to molest other children, we must do our... See, I tell you something. You've seen how some mothers are. Some mothers, grandmothers, they will spoil the child. नहीं, मेरा बेटा बहुत अच्छा है. मेरा बेटा कभी नहीं किया. मेरा बेटा ने कभी नहीं किया. You go to class teacher and the class teacher tells your son cheated in the examination. You will not even ask your son. You will say, teacher, you are lying. I don't have to ask my son. I am 100% confident about my son. No. We have to discriminate. So the more, if it's a 4-year-old child, 5-year-old child, 6-year-old child, they don't know the meaning of drug, they don't know the meaning of molesting, they don't know. But all this happens with their awareness. They are building karma. The moment you can't say today a 17-year-old, 18-year-old America takes a gun and goes and kills so many people. He's not doing it as a child. He's not thinking it's a toy gun. He's taking a real gun and going and shooting. They put him in prison. They give them a sentence. Okay, Rekha. Any more simple questions after Rekha? Any more simple, important? I'm happy. We are going in a good way. but any more simple and important question. Rekha Parwani.
Shiva Amer.
Yes, Rekha.
My maid's daughter has dengue and she's in a bad condition. She's in the ICU. Now this karma is only the child and mothers also, because even she's going.
My dear friends, hold on. Understand the rule of karma. If anybody is suffering, anybody, they are suffering because of their karma. Suffering is equal to karma. If there is no karma, then suffering cannot happen.
Yes.
Reward. Suppose somebody has been given a reward. It cannot, there's nothing like luck. There's no luck or chance or good luck or serendipity or all rubbish. There is no luck. By luck, I got apple in my garden. By luck, I got mango in my garden. By bad luck, there are thorns that poked me when I was entering my house. There's no bad luck. You were blind. You did not notice the thorns were there. You walked to your house. You got poked. Don't say bad luck. There's no good luck and bad luck. Remove it from your life.
Yes, sir.
I was talking to a person, doing a recording with a very respected person, and that person believes completely in astrology. So it's such a difficult thing because they believe, oh, the astrologer can tell you everything. If the astrologer looks at your Janam Patri, they will tell you your name, your husband's name, your father's name, your children's name, when you were born, when you were depressed, whether your son had breakfast today also. No. Okay, good. Leave it. They speak like that, then we don't want to argue with them. See, in spirituality, you don't argue. Today, the Swamiji was telling me that we cannot be one with God. This is for another day. God will be there, I will be here, always God and me will be separate. Okay, Swamiji. Namaskar, Swamiji. Because we can't argue with them. Deepa.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Deepa. Today we are in simple session, beginner session. Ask any simple questions, any question. Deepa.
Yeah, Shivam Sarji.
Sure, Deepa.
Yeah, sir, I wanted to ask, eating non-veg also creates karma or what? Because everybody is sick, everything is sick. So,
okay. Do you eat non-veg? Do you eat non-veg?
Yeah, that's I'm fond of it. Okay. Yeah, I'm fond of it.
I used to eat non-veg for 25 years. For breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. For breakfast, I would have ham. For lunch, I would have chicken. For dinner, I would have fish, mutton. Every day, 3 meals, non-veg. Then I came to realize that eating was bad because I was killing. I saw somebody hold a fish and they kill the fish like this. It's pat, 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 pat. And then before the fish can do pat, 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 they put the pat, pat fish on in the mouth straight like that. So out of humanitarian reasons, I gave up eating 25 years ago, maybe 30 years ago, 30 years. But I love meat. I just love meat. Not meat, the taste of meat. Every day I eat mock chicken, mock duck, mock fish. Today in India, there are 25 suppliers, manufacturers. Yesterday in Calcutta, I ate Thai chicken with chestnut, vegetarian. It tastes better than real chicken. Then why should you eat? If you can get mock chicken, why should you eat? The Beyond Meat burger is a beef burger, which is no beef. There are hundreds of manufacturers making vegetarian meat. Wo khao na. Where you live, Deepa? Where do you live?
In Kutch, Gandhidham, Kutch, Gujarat.
Please find out in Gandhidham, you get something called soya chap. Have you eaten soya chap?
No, I have not eaten. But I've heard about it. I'm not.
If you eat tandoori chap, it's like eating tandoori chicken tikka. But there's no killing involved. So if the moment Deepa is like this, those people who are eating from 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, no comment. Unke karma mein kya hoga? It's like, it's It's called indifferent, insensitive karma, not intentional karma. But the moment a person like you realizes, if you realize, I'm eating, animal is suffering, I'm killing, then I've got alternative mock meat, I have got alternative meat. Why can't I change? More healthy food, better food. Then it becomes a bad karma after such a situation where you know it is bad and you have an alternative, but you still continue to kill, then it's a bad karma.
Okay, sir.
But if you want any amount of mock meat, I am a mock meat specialist. I know mock meat in any country. You tell me whichever country you want, I will get you. I eat mock meat in every country in the world because I love the taste of that. I love the taste of meat, but 30 years back, I stopped eating meat. If I put chicken in my mouth by mistake, I know it's chicken. I throw it out. Remember when, I heard a story just to tell you. There was a lady who was following Radha Swami. Radha Swami is a very strict vegetarian thing. But she was very fond of fish. So with and she took Naam. Naam means, you take Naam means you're banned. You can't. She took Naam. She should not have taken Naam if she liked fish so much. She took Naam for 1 year, for 2 years. She did not eat fish or chicken. Then one day she got so tempted when the smell of fish and the taste of fish was in front of her. Hidingly, she went and she ate fish. The story says, I don't know true or false, her full face became full of bubbles. The next day, her face became full of bubbles. Now, I'm just telling you, because if it was karma, it's an instant karma. Why did she take a promise that she will not eat? That is a double karma. You should not take a promise and then break it on grounds like this.
And so eggs also are harmful, or
I eat eggs.
Okay.
Because egg is not non-vegetarian. Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know why people say don't eat egg? Do you know why?
No.
No, you don't know. You know. People say don't eat egg because you think from the egg what will come out?
Yeah, chicken.
No, chicken will not come out. The egg that is available in the market is unfertilized egg. Fertilized eggs are not sold in the market. How much is one chicken? Anybody can tell me how much is one chicken? Quick, Ranjana will know. Ranjana, एक chicken कितना एक chicken? You know, Deepa, you tell me how much is one chicken?
400 rupees.
How much is one egg? How much is one egg?
7 rupees.
Huh?
7.
7 rupees.
7 rupees.
Why will somebody sell an egg for 7 rupees if tomorrow it is going to become a chicken of 400 rupees? The egg that you are eating is vegetarian. It is not non-vegetarian.
Okay.
Clear? Clear what I'm telling?
Yeah.
Don't go to a village where the chickens are running here and there and eat that egg. That egg may be having a chicken inside, but the eggs in the supermarket, the eggs in the egg shop are all vegetarian. Chicken will never come out of that egg. Thank you, okay. Ranjana. I hope is it still beginners? Are we going high? Are we going heavy or are we okay? Okay. Ranjana and Rajendra. Deepa, one more question or Deepa's over? Ranjana and then Rajendra. Yes. Oh, time is over, is it? Okay, 2 questions. Ranjana and Rajendra. I didn't know. Nobody told me time is up. Ranjana and Rajendra. Let's close. आपका voice नहीं आ रहा है. आपका unmute please. Rajendra, unmute Rajendra. Yes, Ranjana and Rajendra, unmute please. Ranjana, why can't I hear you? Please unmute Rajendra.
Shovam Guruji.
Bolo Rajendra. Rajendra, please check your voice and come next.
Shovam Guruji, I have also a question on meat eating. Sir, yes. Before my wife is born vegetarian, my daughter is born vegetarian, my father was vegetarian. but I was fond of, just like you were saying, I was fond of meat and chicken and all that. But till March 2018, I don't know, probably something happened. So I wake up in the morning, I said, what I am doing? This is all nonsense. I left meat. I left everything. Prior to that, I was taking egg also. Yeah. My question is that somebody tells me in this recently, somebody told him that साउथ टू है खा के ये हज को चली गई बिजी मतलब जो मैं मीट खाता था उसका इफेक्ट मेरे कर्मों पे रहा है. Why was that I was taking meat and what is now that I am not taking meat?
No, that is your conscious decision. There's no karma. You decided to eat meat, you ate. You decided not to eat meat, you didn't eat. Don't blame karma for it.
Okay, but what has happened so far, I have been taking meat. Has any effect on my this karma?
The moment you have given up meat eating, all your meat eating is wiped out.
Wiped out. Okay, thank you.
Because the moment you have given up meat eating consciously, it shows. See, simple. That is realization. The moment
I
you
don't
have
feel.
Realization, the moment you have
I don't
realization.
When I stop before some meat shop, I see who was the man who was taking this meat. And specific, I would say this thing, that thing. I don't know.
Let's not worry about people who eat meat. They have their own karma. We
should. I don't say
eat,
that.
Yeah.
I mean, my son is eating. It's not that
advise
I'm
him.
Asking anybody.
Advise him, beta, mat khao. Don't curse him. Don't criticize him. Yeah. Ranjana, last question. नहीं साउंड नहीं आ रहा है रंजना, आपका साउंड नहीं आ रहा है, आपका वायर निकल गया, वायर चेक करो, otherwise you have to close. No, Ranjana, there's no sound. Okay, meant to be. This is called karma. Karma when you want to speak but you can't speak. So my dear friends, a quick 10 second round. How many of you want to come and say we continue this every Wednesday, beginner session, simple session? Unmute all, please unmute all. Administrator, unmute all. Okay, please unmute and everybody start telling.
It's okay, sir.
Yes. I don't think like it. I think because the same people are there every time, so it goes to complicated question. Like we start with simple ones, but automatically it goes to that.
You want Wednesday to be beginners or not? That's all.
Yes, sir.
I don't think.
You don't think? Yeah, who else is speaking? Quickly unmute and say.
Yes, sir. It is very helpful for me as a beginner. I'm just starting, so it is helpful.
Good. Manasa says yes. Krishna says yes. Any more yeses?
Yes. Okay,
yes,
sir.
Yes.
Continue, sir.
Yes.
Sukeshni is saying yes. Everybody is saying. Anybody saying
sir.
no?
Yes.
Anybody like Komal saying no?
Yes.
Yes, Guruji, yes.
Okay. So we have many yeses.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. We will see you tomorrow for part 2. What is the session we spoke about? Who remembers? I forget the question. What was the subject yesterday?
Difference between dream and reality.
Sorry. Difference between dream and reality are both illusions. Part 2 tomorrow. With folded hands, I bow down.